Whenever I shout to my kids, I have to change that and have to figure out a way to change that next time it happens. For me, that's really the most powerful any parents can get from working with you.
Mhm. And is there anything else with regards to, how your relationship is now with your children compared to how it was before? Has there been any
Yeah,
changes?
right. So my relationship with my kids are, I can say, much better than it used to be before. I s- I am intentionally, like, I want to spend more time with them. I am still I'm still the one taking them, beginning to shower. I'm still playing with them. Bedtime, that's basically something I really like to do as well. And all these small things that I'm not doing before. Like, I don't even have the desire to do them before. Like, I'm thinking, oh, they're just kids. They will grow up even without those things. So after knowing that the most important uh, gift that kids wants is love, and love, it means attention and time. I just really hit me and try to figure out, okay, so how can I insert a few hours of my time and give the 100% full attention during those times, so that my kids will feel the love. And I can say that um it improved a lot. My kids are listening to me. Not even, that's not every day. They're still listening to me better than before. They are, from time to time, like, giving kisses and hugs, those type of behavior that they don't do before. And like, when I say something, or like, for example, I told them, let's go outside, like, all of them will all of them will just want to go outside with me, go to the park, go to the go to playground. So it's really, I think it really improved a lot before. Like, I can sometimes I'm ashamed of telling this, that for the past 4 years, when I start freelancing or working from home, like, those 4 years, I spent all of my days in front of the computer. Like, probably um a few hours in the whole year. Like, I can count, probably. I, I'm really ashamed to say this, like, probably not, it will not take weeks of time with my kids during that year. So now, 2021 is going to end. I can say that I spent months with them, not just weeks. So yeah, I think it's just getting better.
Yeah, it sounds like your relationship with them got a lot closer.
Yeah,
And even if, yeah, you're aware of these 4 years that you spent time working and working, but they're still young, and now you're on a different path to be present with them whenever you
right. Yeah,
can. Yeah. And so, what advice do you have for parents?
I guess my advice would be, first of all, you need help. Like, you must admit that you need help. Your your wife or your husband can't help you. You have to help yourself. And for to help yourself, you have to go back to the past. You have to go back to when you were a kid, find out what's causing your emotions now, where did it came from, who's the person who's triggering that emotion, and all of those things. That's why you need help, and the first help that you should get is getting the rapid transformation therapy. I'm just not saying it out of bias, just because it's really powerful, that you can go back to the past and figure out the emotions that's triggering the scenarios that's triggering your emotions, and be aware of those emotions. At, just being aware of it is really powerful, so you can make decisions on how to change your emotion or how to shape your emotion, right? So that's the first thing that I would advise: get help. And once you get help, then just, you know dedicate your dedicate your time on making this like 1 hour per week, getting support from someone who's been there, like a parent like you, with kids like you, and with the husband who also, with the husband or wife who also have the intention to help the kids, to make the kids grow in a as a better adult. So I think that's what you need, right? What best advice right now, because I can't really, get advice that I haven't done before. I'm going to the best advice I can give is to do what I have done. So that's for getting help, admitting that I need help. So that's what I get from Natalie and Dan for the past 6 months. And sometimes I can help whenever I'm talking with my wife, or with even not even with other people whenever they ask me, like, how are you coping up, Julius? Like, if that happens to me, probably I'm also dead right now, something like that, or I'm crazy right now. And I always tell them I'm so grateful that I met Natalie and Dan. They are like the best gift I have ever received this year. And without them, I don't know where I am right now. Like, that's not the like that's coming out really from my heart. I don't probably I'm not I'm in a state of divorce. My kids are separated with family members.
Mhm.
I'm uh financially broke, living on the streets, just and doing some, probably in prison, something like that. Because having three multiple series of deaths, I don't know how someone can manage to bear that. Like, my
Mhm.
father and my brother is not really coping up that much right now. Sometimes people think that I don't love my mother and my brothers because I'm not affected, but they just don't know that it's just because I'm getting help every single week. That's my secret, and I'm really grateful that you've been part of my life, Natalie. Like, I'm saying this really out of my heart right now, and I always say this to Dan as well.
Wow, Julius, like, I'm very grateful as well. And what you just said really touched me, and shows all of us that we're all connected at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you're in a different country or wherever you are in the
Right.
world, that there's always help for you. And we are all doing our best as parents. We all love our children. We want the best for them. And yes, sometimes we do things that are not congruent with what we want, but the good news is we can change that. And and like you said so well, Julius, it starts with each one of us.
Right.
So thank you for that, and I wish you well and on your journey as a parent. And I, for myself, have seen lots of changes in you, and I know you're going to keep going up and up and up from here. So
Right.
thank you for
Yeah. Thank you
that.
so much. Thank you so much, Natalie, as well, for all the help.
Thank you.